So if y'all check it out, I got a package here which is gonna make up for my fail Friday haul, where Disney Store, Target, Walmart, and Kmart failed Force Friday, and Toys R Us, but I didn't go to Toys R Us because fuck True. But where they all failed Force Friday, and Star Wars fans all over, Amazon did not. Big thanks to Mike of MJK Toys for the heads up of Amazon having a lot, if not most, if not all of the Force Awakens figures, including the 6-inch Black Series, the 3.75-inch, pretty much all the same ones that were going to be released at retail. They had them on Amazon Thursday night. We're talking regular price, maybe even less depending on stores. Some stores have markups. Amazon had them at regular retail price. Plus, if you're a Prime member, or you spend $35 or more, you get free shipping. I am a Prime member, so everything is free 2-day shipping. Although it's weird because I did place the order for these Thursday night, and there's 3 items in there. 2 were Star Wars stuff, and 1 was a random add-on item. And they were all going to be arriving different times. All 3 of them separately. One of the figures was going to be arriving Sunday. And then another figure was going to be, it said it was scheduled to arrive Wednesday. Wasn't guaranteed 2-day. It was guaranteed to arrive by the date that it said it was scheduled, and it was free shipping, but it wasn't the guaranteed 2-day. But then I was checking the tracking status, and it said all 3 of them were going to be arriving Saturday. And so they actually arrived Saturday afternoon. These were by FedEx, which usually arrives in the early afternoon. I'm going to crack this open and show you guys what I've got. Oh, man, I'm excited. Okay, there's the add-on item. So this is of no interest to Star Wars fans, but this was part of my order. It was an add-on item. It's a garbage disposal cleaner. My wife had it in the cart, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up for her. If you're not familiar with add-on items on Amazon, there's items that are at a really, really low price. It's called an add-on item. You can purchase them at that price if you spend, I believe, $25. And you can buy an unlimited number of add-on items if you reach the $25. And I only found this out one of the recent times I ordered, you can actually just purchase solely add-on items meeting or exceeding $25. You don't have to buy non-add-on items. You can, if there's a bunch of cheap add-on items that you want that reach $25, you're good to go. But anyway, on to the Star Wars Force Awakens goodness. Now, I only got 2 items. I kind of regret it now. I picked up these 2 just as an in case. Just as an in case, I hit up Force Friday, and, I don't find anything. Which, if you saw the last video, I really was not expecting not getting the figures I wanted. I thought that there was going to be so much product to go around. And I actually have a speculation as to why there was such a lack of products. I might get to that later, though. Maybe in a separate vlog video. Back to what I did pick up. Got that 3.75-inch Rey. And she does look pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's the 5 points of articulation, which is part of why I thought there would be tons of these on the page. So many people are hating on these, yet they are selling out like crazy. So who are you people? Because everyone I see is bitching about these, but there's you people who are buying these up. I actually like these things. I would have bought them up if I could have found them too. But not the case. It does look like a pretty damn cool figure. Glad that I got this one. I feel really dumb though, because the one that I wanted most, wanted an army build, was just the single carded First Order Stormtrooper. and Kylo Ren and Captain Phasma. I had a limited amount of funds, and it's like I could have just bought them all at Amazon and risk not having money to get them in store, which even though I could have easily got them on Amazon with the convenience of having them delivered, I still like finding stuff in stores. So I decided, I'm just going to get a couple things and hopefully find some stuff in stores. Wah, wah, wah. So anyway, yeah, pretty cool. Oh, and there it is. First Order Stormtrooper. It's taunting me. Taunting me hard. And then the other thing I got. Really glad I did pick this one up on Amazon now. There's none being sold by Amazon. They're just from third-party sellers, and I think the cheapest one is like $69. So yeah, at least I don't have the regret of passing up the chance to pick up one of these. If you know me well, you actually know that I don't collect, or I don't really collect 6-inch figures. Matter of fact, I haven't collected any of the 6-inch Black Series. Yeah, I scored that Kylo Ren. I got real lucky. I was one of the lucky ones that was able to get it before Force Friday. And I was happy, of course, but I actually, you know what? Since I collect the 4-inch, 3.75-inch stuff, I thought to myself, you know what? I'm just going to sell this Kylo Ren and use that money to buy up those 3.75-inch figures on Force Friday. But we all know how well that worked out. But one thing I was telling myself, and I was telling friends, if I find a 6-inch First Order Stormtrooper, that will be one of the exceptions. Even if I end up not collecting the line, and I'm still on the fence, I'm almost tempted if I do see Kylo Ren again, at retail for $20. I might pick him up, maybe Rey. But even if nothing else, I knew I had to get one of these First Order Stormtroopers. As a standalone piece of my collection, maybe display it, put it on my desk or something. So I am glad that I pulled the trigger on getting this on Amazon for only $19.99 and free shipping. I actually was trying to get one at Comic-Con. Fucking Hasbro was all kinds of foobar with their First Order Stormtroopers. A lot of my friends got lucky and scored one, but I was there 4 freaking days. No luck. And I feel sorry for all those suckers who paid like $100 or more for the Comic-Con one, which the figure itself I knew it was going to be no different. That's the lame thing about Hasbro. They didn't even give us an exclusive with like some exclusive accessories. It was just, an early release and exclusive packaging that wasn't even that cool anyway. Lame. Glad I got this guy now. Definitely going to be reviewing him, both, video review here, and then Amazon review. That's one of the things I try to do. So if you are Amazon, check out my reviews. Well, I know you can't just, it's not like YouTube. You can't just go to my channel or something, check out my reviews. That's something I try to do for stuff I buy off of Amazon. And I get most of my stuff online on Amazon, as a Prime member. It's just well worth it. And I love being able to, actually review stuff that actually will help people. Unlike YouTube, it's more like just for fun, doing it for the collector community, and we just enjoy watching each other's reviews. But I don't really find it helpful. On Amazon, I feel like it actually helps people, decide if they want a product or not. There you have it. First Order Stormtrooper 6-inch Black Series, and this will, technically be my first 6-inch Black Series figure that, I actually open, play with, and all that good stuff. And also this Rey, really cool. I'll definitely be reviewing her as well, so stay tuned for those.